guys, in this episode of Ray Decay, I am really excited to be reacting to the boy group Cravity and their last 4 songs, which for some reason until now I haven't reacted to. Those being the songs Party Rock, Groovy, Cheese, and Ready or Not. And the main reason why it's taking me so long to sit down and react to Cravity once again is mainly the same thing that is the cause for every single one of my reaction delays this year, that being the general sense of overwhelmness that I've been dealing with, because there has been a lot of K-pop releases this year, and for one reason or another I just haven't really had the time to sit down and do reactions. Plus, considering that I've done like what at this point like almost 900 K-pop reaction videos, I don't really enjoy it quite as much as I used to. I still like doing it and I still want to do it, but I just don't necessarily get the same level of enjoyment as I used to. So that has been another reason that I have been slowly releasing K-pop reactions this year. And I think the biggest reason why is because I just don't have space on my computer for all of the reaction footage. So I've had to wait until I release K-pop reactions to record new ones, but then I also take a long time to release reactions, so it's been a whole big mess. And to be honest, the only reason why I'm sitting down and reacting to Cravity right now is because my good friend Yuri requested me to do so, because he wanted me to check out the song Cheese, one of their most recent songs, which is also something that you guys can do by going to my Patreon or Ko-fi account, since I offer you the ability to demand me to do K-pop reactions at one of the tiers over there. You can basically demand me to do a reaction to a specific music video, a specific album, or a specific artist's whole discography. It's completely up to you. You can read up on all the details over there, but it is something you have access to. Because otherwise you can comment in the comments suggestions about what you could like to see, but other than that, the only way to guarantee get a reaction from me is by doing that through Patreon and Ko-fi. And outside of that, you also get access to some vlogs that I've started doing recently, and you will also generally be supporting me in my transition, because if you didn't know, I am trans. And I definitely need your help with my transition, so it would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this. While Cravity are not like my favorite boy group or anything, they've been consistently casually entertaining for the most part. There are some songs that I like more than others, like one of my favorite songs of theirs is probably My Turn, I think it was called. I really love that one because it just is one of those noise music songs that I really like. So I don't necessarily expect anything like that out of these 4 songs, but considering we have 4 title tracks to check out, I think we're gonna have a great time and we're gonna get some good songs out of these ones. I would be shocked if I don't enjoy them. Pretty much all of them, but I guess there's only one way to find out, and that is by getting into them. So without further ado, let's start off the reaction with Gravity's Party Rock in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, let me show ya. 불을 올려. 지루했던 여기 뚫고 가. I'm ready. 고개 들어봐 바람에 타올라. 뜨거워진 이 길을 그대로. You know. We don't break it down. Come on, snag it up, break free. Gotta get down to this beat. Come on, so never bring me down. Honey, down, you can't get my vibe.
It's not bad, but it's a little bit too generic for my taste. It's far more happy-go-lucky than I would have expected, honestly. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more hardcore. But it's fine.
Getting freaky on the floor 몸에 힘을 풀어 흘러가는 구름들처럼 가져 올라버려 어쩌면 네 미니 crisis 더 뜨겁게 오늘 the scene loco Now we gon' rock and roll what you wanna control 마지막에 뜰 때
And there's definitely parts of this song that I do find catchy and entertaining. But again, it's just a little bit too generic boy group, cute boy group stuff for me. But it's fine, we still have 3 more songs to check out. And yeah, the chorus is honestly pretty catchy, I like it. I guess it makes sense that this is more happy-go-lucky, considering the last song of theirs that I checked out, I believe, was Adrenaline. There's some really good shots in this music video, I gotta say. Hey, is that the same building where 17 shot Super? That's interesting. Is this gonna become another notorious K-pop music video location? Like that one round building? Yeah, that's definitely the same building. Okay, honestly, I kind of like this one. At first, it felt a little bit generic, and it honestly still kind of feels a little bit generic. And even despite the fact that this is generally in the same kind of concept style as Adrenaline, with it being like a cutesy, happy-go-lucky, soft boy group song, I don't feel like this one is quite as entertaining as Adrenaline was on first listen. I feel like the instrumental of this one is softer than that one, because I feel like at least for Adrenaline, you kind of had a little bit of a harder instrumental there to kind of give the song a little bit more of a punch, you know? But I still kind of like this one. Like, it's not like my favorite Cravity song or anything, but I definitely kind of like it. I can definitely see myself casually listening to it. It's not gonna be like my constantly replay kind of song, but I kind of like it. And the chorus is catchy and adorable, and I kind of like it, you know? It's a pretty decent start of this reaction, you know? We still have 3 more songs, and because of the fact that we have so many songs, I'm not gonna be checking out most of these songs twice, despite the fact that I usually do that, you know? But whenever I'm doing more than 1 song per video, it would take way too long, and most of these songs don't necessarily benefit that much from a second listen, so I just don't have the time, you know? But yeah, I also don't feel like this one is really gonna get that much better on second listen. So yeah, I feel like I pretty much got it on the first listen, which is why in terms of a rating, I'm gonna give this one a solid 8.2 out of 10. It's cute, it's catchy, but there's definitely some things left to be desired with this song, you know. But it definitely feels like a Cravity song, I'll give it that. And hopefully, the next song with a title like Groovy might end up being something a little bit more my typical taste of like more hardcore and hard-hitting, rap-heavy and edgy kind of stuff that I prefer. But yeah, there's only one way to find out, so without further ado, let's get into Gravity's Groovy in 3, 2, 1.
반복된 day and night 갇힌 suit and tie 수많게 테레박힌 하루 막히는 심장이 많이 chase the light.
This is definitely kind of a different aesthetic for Cravity. Them in suits. Like, they're a much more youthful group than that, you know? I kind of like how mature they seem with those suits, I gotta say. they're kind of hitting that Astro spot with their music, I feel like. Which is, I guess, fine with Astro seemingly not being a thing anymore. For very sad reasons, but still. Yeah, their aesthetic is definitely kind of reminiscent of Astro. Which is fine. But to be honest, also Cravity have done a variety of different styles, so it's not like they're doing just like the cutesy and happy-go-lucky stuff. That's a really cool visual though, that might end up being the thumbnail. Them in suits. Like usually I don't like care that much, and I don't necessarily understand whenever people go crazy about idols dancing in suits, be it male or female, but they're honestly kind of really cool looking in the suits in this one. I wish we got to see more of that. I think they're killing the suits thing. They look so good in suits, dude. I don't know what it is about the suits that really makes this kind of stand out. Because it's still like such a cutesy, I guess, song, but they look like mature men. That clash is just so good. That really made me enjoy this music video more, and song more than I otherwise would have. Because I definitely feel like this song wasn't quite as catchy as Party Rock, which I already wasn't like too crazy about it. Like, it was entertaining, don't get me wrong. But again, at this point I've reacted to like more than 1,000 K-pop songs, and I've listened to probably more than 4,000, considering that I have that many songs in my playlist. So my bar for like enjoying a song is very high at this point. So as good, as decent as Party Rock was, it wasn't that like crazy. And this one, I feel like wasn't quite as catchy, but I somehow kind of like the vocals more. I feel like in this one they kind of went more crazy with the vocals. It was kind of cool to hear the different vocals and the way they sound and everything. I really did enjoy that, because I feel like Party Rock was a little bit more playful, whereas this one was just like vocally heavy, you know? But that kind of caused the song to feel also a little bit bland. So there's that issue with it, but I did enjoy the music video and the choreography with the suits. Like, I love those outfits. They really killed the suit outfits. I really enjoyed that. So we gave Party Rock 8.2 out of 10. I feel like for this one, because I don't think it's that much worse than Party Rock, I'm going to give it an 8.1 out of 10. Yeah, they're not that different. I feel like I can definitely see myself listening to both of these songs outside of this reaction, but not really that often. Basically, I wouldn't skip them if they're the next song on my playlist, but I also won't necessarily go out of my way to look for it, you know? But yeah, we still have 2 more songs to check out, so let's continue. And now we will be getting into the song that my good friend Yuri requested me to check out. That being the song Cheese. And he said that I'm gonna like it. He's pretty good at guessing what songs I like, so I'm expecting that this is probably gonna be my favorite song of the bunch. If not this one, then the last one must be, surely. But there's only one way to find out, so without further ado, let's get into Gravity's Cheese in 3, 2, 1. definitely very catchy already right off the bat. I really love these kind of like playful, catchy songs. I love it, dude. I feel like the instrumental could be a little stronger, but other than that, I like it. It's definitely the catchiest song so far, easily. Yeah, I really wish that the instrumental was harder, but I definitely like it, dude. Once again, Yuri guessed right. I love how playful it is.
You're still here?
Yes, I am.
It's over.
So what?
Go home.
I am home.
And watch this again.
I don't have the time. I would love to, but I don't have the time. Now I feel like I have to, you know? Now I feel like I have to check it out again because they goddamn asked me to. But I think I'm not going to because I enjoy it. It's a great song. It's catchy. It's playful. Like I said, the only criticism I really have about this song is I feel like there was... I wish there was more to the instrumental. I feel like it's too simple. It feels too empty. Which kind of prevents the song from really having an actual like punch. As playful as it is, I still think it should have a little bit of a punch to it. And it doesn't really have that because it just has a weak instrumental, which still works with the vibe. Like I get what they're going for, but I just, even with a playful song like this, I just want something to like be a little bit more impactful. So there is definitely that criticism, but I definitely like it. But since it's a very kind of like simple, catchy, playful song, there's not really much to it. It doesn't really switch it up much throughout the song. It's just kind of the same beat from beginning to end. There's not really much to be... there's not really much to get from a second listen, you know? Like, I hate that I have to like justify myself every time about why I'm not checking out the song a second time, but it's just not really, I guess, complex enough for me to warrant a second listen. It's a very simple song. Simple doesn't mean bad, but it does mean that there's just not much to get from a second listen, you know? And if the song was like blowing my mind and like super exciting, I probably would have checked it out the second time, but me not doing so doesn't mean it's bad. I just want to make that clear. And I'm gonna make it even more clear by giving this song a 9 out of 10, because I definitely like it a lot. Out of the 3 songs so far, this one I can guarantee you I will be listening to outside of this reaction. I'll go out of my way to listen to, not just casually not skip it, you know? But yeah, I really like it. Once again, my good friend Yuri correctly knew that I was gonna enjoy this song. He definitely knows my taste really, really well, and I love that about him. But yeah, we still have one more song to check out. The reason why this got delayed by a week further, because I should have otherwise reacted to this a week ago. That being the final song, most recent song, Ready or Not, which might finally be the one song out of these that is really gonna appeal to my taste, but probably not. But as usual, there's only one way to find out. So without further ado, let's get into Gravity's Ready or Not in 3, 2, 1. Oh, what the hell? I love that visual. Okay, I kind of like this one as well. Yeah, this is definitely the closest one to my taste out of the 4 for sure. I really love the art. That looks so good. You know, this song, the general vibe of the song kind of brings me back to like 2018 K-pop with how like dramatic and emo it kind of is. It's not like super emo, but it is kind of emo in the pre-chorus, and it brings me right back to like 2017, 2018 K-pop, and I love it. I don't feel like the music video got a little bit restricted in terms of its budget though, because too much of it is this dancing set. It feels more like a performance version rather than a music video, you know? The best thing about it is that art style that we see, and I don't like that about it. But yeah, I kind of like this one. I still feel like Cheese is probably the best one of the bunch, because it feels like the one that is like the most creative and the most complete in its concept and execution. Like it feels the most polished in that regard. This one I feel like kind of similarly to Groovy is a little bit on the generic side of things. I kind of like it. It definitely is closer to my actual tastes of like more dramatic and more energetic and more dance heavy kind of songs. But I will commend Cheese. That one is, despite the fact that it's further away from my tastes, kind of was more entertaining because it was more playful and more importantly, I guess it was catchier and felt like it actually accomplished more of what it attempted to do, you know? Because this one I feel like, again, the music video, feel like it was restricted with it by its budget a little bit. I feel like the song itself was a little bit too generic boy group song in this kind of style. Like it didn't necessarily scream Cravity to me. Maybe a little bit in the chorus, but outside of that, it didn't really scream Cravity to me. And it's mostly because it was accompanied by the visuals, which felt very Cravity-like. But other than that, it was just kind of generic and not particularly... Like, it didn't really break any new ground for me, so... I'm a little bit disappointed in that regard, but I do kind of like it. I like that it reminded me of, like, 2018 K-pop, so there's that as well. But overall, I think we should have gotten better, but it's fine. Like, it's not like I expected any of these songs to be, like, musical masterpieces. They're fine, but I do feel like the only one that really lived up to my expectations was Cheese. All of the other ones were like, okay, just another song by Cravity, I guess. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Once again, if you guys want me to check out some Cravity B-sides potentially, if they actually have pretty good B-sides and I'm just not aware of it, you can go to my Patreon or Coffee account where you can demand me to do those reactions. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can also just simply like the video, check out some of my other videos, subscribe to the channel, pretty much do whatever you want. Any support is appreciated. But yeah, I am curious though, what do you guys think about these 4 songs? So comment thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Deadpool and Groovy. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, my Coffee account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!